Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans. So they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for? For the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shiloh Stadium here at Charlie Jordan Field for this UPSL Premier Division playoff match between Kalonji Pro Profile and Augusta Arsenal. Now, if it's not too much trouble, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the playoffs. It is the UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division playoffs. It is number 1, Kalonji Pro Profile, taking on number 4, Augusta Arsenal FC, right here at Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School in Snellville, Georgia. Larry Weber bringing you through all of the action here on ASMG TV. Take a look at the leaderboard as it came in after the full season. Kalonji Pro Profile, top of the table, 10 wins, 30 points, undefeated. Georgia Revolution in second place, 7-1-2. They are 22 points. FC Columbus Elite, 6-1-3, 19 points. And Augusta Arsenal, 4-2-4 with 14 points. Take a look at the lineups for today for both of these teams. Keep an eye up on that top. Goal scoring, Golden Boot winner here in the South region, Zane Hilton at the top there with Medard and Morton. Kareem Tamibi moving back into the midfield. Don't forget about Utsalo and Bierman up there on the top with Abayomi. Augusta Arsenal, they may be in fourth, but everything changes here in the playoffs, and anything is possible. We will play 90 minutes of action. If we go into full time at a deadlock, we will go to 2 15-minute overtime halves, no golden boot. If we are still deadlocked, we would go to the penalty spot to find a victor. Last time these two teams met was March 14th, week 1 of the spring season. Kalonji Pro Profile with a 4-0 victory over Augusta Arsenal. They're going to get us away first, standing over that Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Navy kits for Augusta Arsenal moving from left to right. Kalonji Pro Profile in their all-white kits moving from right to left. Everybody is set to go on World Cup kickoff weekend. Matches from all over North America going on right now. And we're here at the UPSL, the future of U.S. soccer. Center official has everything ready to go. There is the whistle. We are underway. Sending the ball out of their half. It's going to roll out. It will be a throw for Kalonji. It's that gray touch line in between the two white lines that you see down there at the bottom of the screen. That gray touch line on either side. Kind of hard to see on the broadcast. You might be able to see it right there. Medard was actually kind of set up outside of it. And indeed, they'll call it back because he was set up outside that touch line. It'll be a throw in for Augusta. Grant Carr back in his traditional left back role today. Kamani Irving and Demise playing in those center back roles that they're normally used to being. Ramos playing as the right back today. Ball over the top, almost found Zane Hilton, and just like that, almost attack from Kalonji Pro Profile. Watch this highlight, you'll see. Long ball forward over there on that far channel. And it's Morton that puts it almost where Hilton needed to in the box. Back live. This ball will go all the way back to the defensive line. Maynard ready to receive, and he will do so. Played over here to Carr. Tony Tiente, veteran, former Atlanta United two-man, puts it over there to the far side. Ramos moves forward. He'll play it back to Tiente. He'll give it to Tamimi, another member of that Atlanta 2 squad. They played together a couple seasons back over there at Atlanta United before coming back to Kalonji Pro Profile. Kalonji Pro Profile, they want to have the opportunity to represent the Georgia Conference again in the national tournament. Only Georgia Conference team that has represented the Georgia Conference in the Final Four of the Premier Division Final Four. After this playoff setup, top 4 teams of the South play each other until there's a lone winner. They'll play the lone of the North. That will be the team that will represent the Georgia Conference. Medard looking for space. Gets it to Tamimi. Tamimi loses control but gets back to Medard. That ball will roll out. Be a goal kick. The national tournament will kick off first week of July. Last match for Augusta Arsenal in the regular season was a 3-0 loss to Angeles. They had a really good season in the Premier League, their first season in the Premier Division this year. Angeles moved up from Division 1 last season. Same with Augusta Arsenal. This was their first season, made it to the playoffs. Here comes Abayomi, one-on-one with Carr. It's deflected, straight up in the air from Demise. And that one will find its way in the back, and it'll be a corner, first corner of the match. Here in the 5th minute. And it was really in that middle part of the season where Augusta Arsenal started to shine. This will be an in-swinger for Arsenal. Grabbed by Menard. Good work there by the keeper for Kalonji Pro Profile. And he sends a zinger out there all the way. It's going to roll all the way back to Miller. After a couple results that they were not happy with in the first 3 matches, Augusta Arsenal defeated Norcross Pro 5-1, defeated Red Top 3-2, defeated Angeles 1-0, and UFA Lawrenceville 4-2 before falling to UMA 3-2. And that was a big battle over there at GSA Complex. You saw live here on ASMG TV. That match went back and forth, a little bit of a weather delay as well. Got a draw against UMA the second time around, and then fell to Angeles. Cannot say anything negative in this Kalonji Pro Profile season this year. Undefeated, 10 matches, 10 wins, Only gave up 4 goals this season. Scored 47 on the year. Zane Hilton, the South Region Golden Boot winner. 15 of those goals in his pocketbook. Kalonji Medard with 12 himself. They both were first and second in the Golden Boot race here in the South Region. Tony Tiente will play it over to Pavlotsky. He'll give it forward to Morton. He'll give it back to Pavlotsky. Tamimi turns, gives it to Hilton. Hilton retreats, gives it back to Morton. Morton will lift it into the box. Tamimi puts it away and makes it 1-0 here in the 9th minute. Absolute sensational header there for the Frenchman. Take a look at this goal from Kareem Tamimi. Another great ball into the box from Morton, and he just goes right past the 2 defenders and straight down the middle to make it 1-0. Tiente will head it away, back to Demise. Captain will send it over to Grant Carr. He'll go back to Kamani Irving. A lot of veteran knowledge here on the field for Kalonji Pro Profile. Hilton has it. Loses it. It'll be a corner. First corner of the match for Kalonji Pro Profile. Here comes the in-swinger from Kalonji. Headed away. And Abayomi will send it back, but it'll go into the possession of Grant Carr and Kalonji. Trades passes with Pavlotsky, gives it to Irving. Irving will lift it forward into the channel, controlled by Medard. Good cut by Medard. He's into the box, still fighting, comes up to Tiente, and he puts that one away to make it 2-0. Everybody was all over Medard and left Tiente all alone, and he makes it 2-0 here in the 11th minute. See this great ball forward from Irving to Medard. Settles it down, gets past the first defender as they're battling Tiente all alone, and with a deflection from the defender, it goes right into possession of Tiente, and he makes it 2-0. This is the first week of playoffs for the Premier Division. It's the final week of Division 1 here in the Georgia Conference, and then their playoffs will kick off. Find out who is going to be promoted to the Premier Division. We know the 2 teams that will be relegated to Division 1 from Premier. This season it will be LSA Norcross Pro and Atlanta Fire United, as they were both last place teams in both the North and the South here in the Premier Division. That ball finds its way back to Tiente, and it'll be switched over here to the near side, but not able to control it. It'll be a throw for Augusta Arsenal. Arsenal moving it around. Paler looking for a channel. He'll go over to the far side. Go back to Medina. Medina sends it forward. Loses possession to Kalonji. Another match that's going on here in the South region. Number 2. Georgia Revolution taking on number 3, FC Columbus Elite. Two teams that did really, really good here in the regular season. Very, very excited about FC Columbus Elite's season. Did not expect them to do as well as they did, to be perfectly honest. They merged with Fountain City FC, and they looked almost unstoppable at the beginning of the season. But they did a very, very good season. Should be very proud of how they competed. That ball played back to Tiente. Hilton cannot get that pass right. Still fighting for it. Comes over to Tamimi here on the near side. He's in the box. Tries to play it in. Saved by Miller. Georgia Revolution also having a very, very good season down there at Old Warhawk Stadium in the playoffs, where they enjoy to be. Another chance for them to host a game on the playoffs. Got to do that last spring against what was LSA Norcross. Back then it was Lamino before they changed names. That match is just a little behind us. They're still 0-0. We'll keep you up to date on that match, as that winner of that team will take on whoever wins our match. Still in play. Cleared. It'll be a corner for Kalonji Pro Profile. Miller coming out of his box. That secondary ball that spilled to Medard gave him a chance. Defender coming in strong, clearing that ball out. Tamimi coming over short. He'll take it. Silky ball over to the far side, headed up, but Hilton not able to control it. That one comes back to Ramos. He'll move forward before giving it to Pavlotsky. To Carr now. Pavlotsky in the midfield, surveys, gives it to Tiente, and he'll quickly give it to Carr, back to Kamani. Look at these quick, short passes to control ball. Loses by here in the midfield, Tiente to Abayomi. Now Arsenal looking for somewhere to go. Here's Abayomi, tried to through ball it, not able to do so. Wins it back, though. Can't get past, wins the foul. This will be an opportunity for Augusta Arsenal. It's only about 35 yards out. See if they can't put a dangerous ball into the box. Finds its way through, and it's going to roll all the way out And a goal kick is what is called. See our referees for, well, let's get you the proper one. There is your referees for today's matchup. Arsenal winning the ball. Rodriguez plays it in the midfield over to the far side. Lose possession, win it back. Put it into space, but nobody there. Easily controlled by Ashton Menard. He'll just roll it out to Irving. He'll give it to Carr down this near line. Medard will give it back to Carr. Now Ramos' chance to move forward. Keeps it in. Lifts it forward to Zane Hilton. Hilton has it. Trying to get around the defender. Cleared away by Taylor. It'll make its way back to Pawlowski, but a foul will be committed there on Steffens by Morton. So Augusta allowed to send players forward. Comes to Rodriguez. He'll play it over here to the near side, Abayomi. He'll go back in the midfield. Nice ball through to Rodriguez. Gives it back to Abayomi here on the side, but Grant Carr just a step in front of him. Gives it to Menard. Grant Carr, plenty of space here in the near channel to move forward. Gives it to Medard. Medard takes his time, just gives it to Carr. Kamani Irving now. Back to Medard in this near channel. He'll turn on the afterburners. Keeps control of it. He'll take the shot. It's deflected. Not able to grab it was Miller, but it's going to find its way out, and it'll be a throw off of the deflection. Steffens sends it forward, deflects off of Morton. Dard has that pace here in the near channel that he can kick up speed and just zoom past these defenders if he wants to. One-on-one, here he goes. Right past him, just like I said. And second one, thought about taking it, falls down. No foul is going to be called there as Medard just collides with the defender. See the replay here. Gets past the first one. Gets past the second and just cannot get the ball out from underneath of his feet for the third. Back alive. Throw in by Carr. Demise over to Ramos. Tiente and Ramos trade passes. For Tiente, release it to Carr. Now Tamimi over here in the near channel. Typically, this Kalonji Pro Profile plays a 4-3-3 system. Coach Bruno allows these players to float in positions. They can transition throughout. You could see Tamimi go from that midfield role to a striker, to a winger, back into the midfield. Same thing that you would see possibly with Medard. At times he will move from side to side. Tiente fouled there. It's a very warm afternoon here in Snellville, Georgia. was 91 degrees at kickoff. Gone down just 1 degree, light wind. That ball, no foul is called. Kalonji fans, you could hear some of them yell in the stands. They wanted to see a possible penalty. They're not going to get that. Goal kick for Augusta Arsenal. I'll give you an update on the Georgia Revolution Columbus FC Columbus Elite match coming through the news wire. Georgia Revolution 0, FC Columbus Elite 1 in the 16th minute. Ball bouncing over Grant Carr. Kamani will give it to him in space, let him run over and collect it. Carr will give it to Medard. Good ball to Tamimi. It's deflected. Now controlled by Utsalo. He'll send it, but he'll get it dispossessed by Ramos. Now Kamani. Go to Tiente. That first touch let him down. Immediately on the attack, Abayomi. Still in there, still battling. Great save. Utsalo with it now. Plays it back. Able to control it. Here comes an attack from this Arsenal team. Nice shot, but pulled wide. It's a good opportunity there by Arsenal from a Kalonji mistake. You see here that ball, bad touch by Tamimi, and immediately here comes Abayomi, gets past Kamani. A little bit of tug back on the arm. No foul was called. Medard slows up, plays it back. You take that 90 degrees down here at Charlie Jordan Field. Add in a couple degrees due to this artificial turf. And it's approaching 100 degrees on that pitch for these players. Would expect a hydration break in the next few minutes. So today is the 2 playoff matches for the South region here of the Georgia Conference. Tomorrow will be the North region's matches. As it's 7 o'clock, Chattanooga Red Wolves will take on Scenic City SC. And at 7:30, LSA Mustangs will take on Georgia Impact. That ball will roll all the way back to Menard. Kamani Irving surveys. He'll just give it to Demise. He'll receive it back. Over here to Grant Carr. Carr had an opportunity to play some professional ball in Germany a few seasons back before coming back to Kalonji Pro Profile. Ball over the top. Miller will get there, and he will just see that ball out for the goal kick. That'll be a throw, and there will be the hydration break here in the 27th minute. It is Kalonji Pro Profile 2, Augusta Arsenal 0. Like I say, we talk about the leaderboard here in the South. Kalonji Pro Profile, 10 matches in, 10 wins. Georgia Revolution, they battled throughout the season, moving up the table, ended in second. 22 points. FC Columbus Elite, they were at the top of the table for a good portion of the beginning of the season before Kalonji Pro Profile continued their winning ways as they do. Augusta Arsenal, they battled with UMA and Angelus for that fourth position, even Red Top SC in that fourth position throughout this regular season before they got here into the playoffs. UMA, Angelus, Red Top, UFA, they are all safe for another season. We'll see them in the fall. LSA Norcross Pro only winning one match this season. They are officially relegated to the Division I roster. Look at the North. Chattanooga Red Wolves, very good season for them, 24 points. LSA Mustangs, their first season, even though technically that LSA Mustangs team is the LSA Norcross team from last season. They branched out, became two teams. All of the Norcross players moved over to the Mustangs team. That Norcross Pro team was actually filled by their Division I team from last season, and that is why they were relegated. Georgia Impact, really good season for them. They ended up in third. Scenic City SC, cannot say anything less for them. They battled throughout the season. We're at the top of the table at times. FC Birmingham just not able to get the deal done with Coach Grigol this season, ended up in fifth. Potros FC, not exactly where we expected to see them this season. We figured they would be in the playoffs. They've been really, really well. Coach K coming into the Potros staff. They also branched out and had the Potros FC and Red Top as part of their organization. Pachuca, Georgia, Soccer Saves Lives. Soccer Saves Lives only saved for the fact that Atlanta Fire United, they ended with 3 points, but one of their matches was a forfeit, so they actually were deducted 3 points for a forfeit during the season. Otherwise, it would have been Soccer Saves Lives that would have been relegated this season. That gets you caught up with all of the regular season. Now, the playoffs are here and everything changes. Tony Tiente in center circle, surveying. Gives it to Pavlovsky. He'll immediately try to sneak it into that outside channel. Not going to get past Bierman, and he will earn the throw. A little bit of a knock to go with it. I actually call that a foul. A little bit of a knock from Ramos. No foul, or no card is issued for that foul. Controlled immediately by Kalonji Pro Profile. Kamani Irving will send it forward through center circle. They'll lose it to Arsenal. Abayomi trying to take on Carr, is dispossessed. Tiente tries to thread the needle. He misses out on that pass. The pressure from Pavlotsky and Hilton will allow Kalonji to get possession right back. Kareem Tamimi now. Nice ball forward. Still in play for Tamimi. Down by the corner, knocked out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Note that this Kalonji staff not known to utilize the long throw. So Augusta Arsenal not having to prepare in the box for that long throw. Not a lot of teams utilizing the long throw this season. That'll be a foul. Pavlotsky going down. Ramos will get us back underway. Tiente, he'll move forward. Surveys. Tamimi will immediately give it right back to Kamani. He'll come over here to Grant Carr in the end. Back to Irving. Tiente. That'll be a throw for Kalonji Pro Profile. Augusta Arsenal playing defensively very, very tight right now. Not allowing these passes to Kalonji Pro Profile. They like to frustrate their opponents, utilizing those short passing collections where they'll pass 8, 9, 10 times in a row, get their opponent frustrated. Now into the box, played across, and there is a goal for Morton to make it 3-0. Kalonji Pro Profile on cruise control right now. See Hilton with a ball forward, doesn't get it back, goes to the corner, and Morton just stays into space, receives it, makes it 3-0 in the 33rd minute. So, Augusta Arsenal's coaching staff going to need to take some chances in the next 55 minutes if they want to find themselves competing in this match. Going to need to take some chances, going to need to maybe bring on more attacking options. Remember, here in the UPSL, each team can utilize up to 7 substitutions per match. Augusta Arsenal bringing 6 options for substitution. Kalonji Pro Profile only with 5. That'll be a foul committed there by Steffens. Kalonji wanting to take it quickly and do. Tiente will give it to Pavlotsky. He'll give it to Tamimi. Tamimi turns, takes a shot, but that'll just roll into the hands of Miller. Still battling with the sun over there on the far side. Miller almost directly in the sun. They will begin to set as we begin the second half. Carr. Monty Irving will send a long ball to the far channel, but offsides will be called by Morton. Hedinger will get us back underway in the 37th minute. Deflects off of Pavlotsky, still in possession of Augusta. Moving forward is Medina, one-on-one with Medard. And they will go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. The AR getting caught in that, a little bit of a, I think she got stepped on. That one will lift over to the far side for Ramos. He'll give it. Tiente will go back to Demise. Demise will go to Pawlowski in the midfield. He'll go to Hilton. Hilton thought about taking a rip. He'll come over here to the near side. Medard's able to control it all alone. Comes to the box, plays it back to Pawlowski. He'll turn, give it to Tiente. Flicks it back to Tiente, and he puts it away and makes it 4. What a touch by Tamimi to set up Tony Tiente to give him a brace on the day and make it 4-0. You see Pawlowski, Tiente. You see the run, that little back heel by Tamimi outside of the boot. And it's 4-0. Not as pretty as that outside the boot goal last night by Gio Reyna, but a goal that's pretty nonetheless for Kalonji Pro Profile. They are on cloud 9 right now, 4-0. Deflects off, that'll be a corner. Like I said, when these two teams met March 14th, week 1, it was a 4-0 victory for Kalonji. Kalonji averaging, here comes the in-swinger from Arsenal. Heads back into the box, but cleared. And Carr plays it back. This Kalonji Pro Profile team averaging 4.7 goals per match. Has that amazing match against UFA over at Decula Park a couple weeks back, defeating them 10-2. Medard. Sliding tackle. Osaguera takes it away, gives it to Rodriguez. Comes over there to the far side. Bierman able to keep it in, but loses possession. Carr now over on the right side of the pitch. Both backs switching. Ramos here on the near side as a left back. Hilton giving it back to Tiente. He steps over, lets Tamimi have it. Tamimi! And he makes it 5. What a goal. The two veterans trading assists and goals here in the 41st minute, and it is now 5-0. What a goal here. Hilton giving it to Tiente. He steps over the ball, lets him have it, and just puts it in the back of the net. And 5-0. So now 2 braces for Kalonji Pro Profile. Substitutes, here they come for Arsenal. You saw that Rodriguez was subbed. Number 7, now number 8. Medina is being subbed. And Utsala being subbed. Wilson having to get his boots ready. Those subs were being called so fast, the players weren't even prepared. 3 substitutes coming on for Arsenal, wanting to see if they can find something. I said that there's probably going to need to make some wholesale changes, and indeed so here in the 43rd minute it is done. Number 20, Emmanuel Pena being one of those players that came on. James Lee, number 10, also right there coming on. And number 6, Caleb Wilson coming on. Win the ball back, Duke. Kalonji in the box. Give it to Pavlotsky. And he's dispossessed. Here comes an attack that is snubbed out by Kamani Irving, the captain. Gives it to Pavlotsky. So the question is, as Augusta Arsenal, do you put more? And that's going to be a foul and a yellow card issued here in the 44th minute. That yellow card will be issued to number 12, Richie Taylor. Was able to hook Kareem Tamimi. Watch here as this ball comes forward from Kamani Irving. Good settle there, and he just hooks him right there. Gets the yellow. This ball is at 23 yards out. It's on the hashes. Tony Tiente will be the one that will take it. 4-man wall, 1 behind for Arsenal. Over the wall, great save by Miller. Jumps up, holds it. Getting ready to end regular time plus stoppage. We'll see how much we will get. It will be, I believe that said 7 minutes. I have to double check it. This will be a Arsenal ball. Pavlotsky plays it back to Demise. Excuse me, it was only 1 minute. 1 minute. I was surprised if it said 7, but it was just 1. 1 minute of stoppage time. And that will do it here in the first half at Shiloh Stadium, Charlie Jordan Field. We will go into the half with the score: Kalonji Pro Profile 5, Augusta Arsenal 0. All sales are wide open for this Kalonji Pro Profile squad. Can they add more in the second half? We'll find out. We'll step away for a few minutes, allow you to get a drink and a snack. Come back, we'll give you 45 more minutes of action right here, Charlie Jordan Field. We ended the half. Kalonji Pro Profile 5, Augusta Arsenal 0.
Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's national champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. Hey coach, is your game going to be live streamed? Can't find a broadcast partner? I have the solution for you. It's time to contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group. The Atlantic Soccer Media Group will provide you with the most extensive live coverage and affordable rates to bring your club's matches to your fans, so they will never miss any of the action.
Pavlovsky's able to just get enough of a touch on it to release it to Davies. Davies will send it forward. Usman Fall gets it over to the far side. Awanja Bedard deflected, and it's in! What a deflected goal for Kalonji Pro Profile to take the lead. Awanja Bedard with the goal.
And bring them along with you as you raise the trophy.
And there it is, your 2025 UPSL Women's National Champions. It is the Albany Alley Cats.
So what are you waiting for the best and easiest coverage, national exposure, attract sponsors, interact with your fans, work with scouts from around the world? Contact the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And welcome back here to Charlie Jordan Field on the campus of Shiloh High School for this UPSL Georgia Conference Premier Division Playoffs. At the half, it is Kalonji Pro Profile 5, Augusta Arsenal FC 0. Larry Weber bringing you through all of the action in this first half of play. Look at the fixtures here in the playoffs at halftime. Georgia Revolution 0, FC Columbus Elite 2 over there at Old Warhawk Stadium. Tomorrow, Chattanooga Red Wolves taking on Scenic City SC at 7 o'clock. LSA Mustangs taking on Georgia Impact at 7:30 over at Meadow Creek. And then we will go into the semifinals next week. A lot of matches going on in Division I this weekend as well. Their last regular season weekend coming to a close. They'll move over to the playoffs. Top team from the north will take on the top team from the south for an opportunity of promotion here into the Premier Division. As it stands right now, that'll be Chattanooga FC taking on Lake Country United. Last minute talk for Kalonji Pro Profile. They're going to get us underway here in the second half. They're in the white and yellow kits, moving from left to right. Augusta Arsenal in the navy blue kits, moving from right to left. Hilton standing over that Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. There's the whistle, and we are underway. Okay, thank you again for watching here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get notifications of all of our content, not just these live matches, but highlights, podcasts, interviews, so much more. You'll find it right here on ASMG TV. Offsides by Wilson. Even though we are in the playoffs now, there's going to be a lot more soccer to be played over these next few weeks. Not just here in the Premier Division, also in Division 1, also in the Women's Division, as their season only has this week and next week. And then they will go into a playoff. There's a foul committed there. Tiente standing over the ball. Two-man wall straight over. Tried to do that right off the training ground. Not going to find the back of the net by Zane Hilton. It'll be a goal kick. Augusta Arsenal changing keepers at the half as well. Mitchell Ward coming on for Miller. Ball forward, but that one with too much pace for Wilson to control it. Over in the women's division, FC Birmingham's women and Geranium City there at the top of the table. Could see one of those teams represent the Georgia Conference in the women's national tournament. That'll happen at the end of July over at Championship Stadium in Irvine, California. Just about 2 weeks before the men's Final Four over at the campus of UCLA. Pawlowski sends it forward to Tamimi. He'll send a through ball to Hilton. Hilton's able to get past the keeper. Can he put it in the back of the net? No, he cannot. He's able to get past Ward, but he just has too much pace on the ball. He cannot control it. Look at this ball from Tamimi. What a through ball. Right past both defenders. And he just doesn't get the ball quick enough to find the angle. Controlled by Ramos. Gets it to Morton. He'll give it back to Ramos. Pawlowski. Tamimi now. Gets it to Hilton. Great save by Ward. Comes back to Pawlowski. Morton. His pass is off the mark. He wanted to give it to Pawlowski, but Pawlowski had other plans. Now, here on the near channel. Little back heel there to Wilson. Good little work there. Goes down. No foul is called. There's a good little back heel from Bierman to Wilson. Carr, Demise, trading passes. Trying Sneak the ball around was Medard. He's now holding off. And come away with it to Kalonji. Tiente settles it, gives it to Pawlowski. He'll move through center circle, go over to the far side. Medard pulls past the defender into the box, spills it. Tiente gives it to Tamimi, but he can't control it. Tiente did not, or excuse me, Tamimi did not put up as many goals this season like he normally would. Only 2 in the regular season, 2 today. He's won the Golden Boot in the past. This season, Hilton followed by Medard. More than half of Kalonji's goals this regular season scored by those 2 players, Medard and Hilton. Takes the shot right into Ward. Hilton with 15, Medard with 12. They scored 47 on the season. Played back to Paler. He'll go over to the far side, controlled by Arsenal, but Abayomi offside. So fans, if you want to support your favorite UPSL team, you can go over to UPSLFanshop.com. That is where you can find shirts for some of your favorite UPSL teams, like some here in the Georgia Conference, like UMAFC, FC Birmingham, teams like Soda City, Miami United, and of course this very own Kalonji Pro Profile. Also UPSL shirts and hoodies, alongside match balls, patches, pennies, so much more. Find it right there at UPSLFanshop.com. Foul committed there by Arsenal. We get back underway. Ramos able to control it, but loses it to Bierman. He'll win it back. A little bit of help from Kamani Irving. Captain comes through, helps out his back, and will earn the foul as well. Demise gets us back underway, gives it to Tiente. Tamimi with another great ball, but that one just a little too far in front of Hilton. Acrobatic ball put forward by Demise, but Hilton will run back to try to possess it, unable to do so. Nice ball forward for Wilson, but it rolls right to the hands of Menard, and he takes a knock. I wonder, did he get stepped on by Wilson? Take a look at that again. See, as this ball comes forward, and Abayomi with a good ball, and he grabs it. No, he didn't. He just didn't get stepped on. It's just, for whatever reason, coming out, just something didn't pinch right. Watch it one more time. Maynard not having to do a whole lot of work in this match. See if this ball comes forward. He just comes out, and it's that little part where he went to slow up, and his left knee buckled. He says he's okay, but we'll keep an eye on that. As Kalonji Pro Profile doesn't really have a true goalkeeper on the bench today. Today they mostly have defensive players in their substitution format. Into the box, Bedard makes it 6. And just like that, Kalonji Pro Profile are locked in to the semifinals. You see this ball, Pawlowski putting it forward in the channel for Bedard, hits the brakes and just slots it past Ward. And it is 6-0. At this point, for Augusta Arsenal, it's all about playing for honor. Think about next season. You're in the Premier Division, and there's going to be a foul. You're hoping that it doesn't get out of hand and Arsenal don't try to make too many nasty challenges or anything. That'll be a foul by Paylor on Morton. And force the referee to start pulling out some cards that you don't want to see. Tamimi plays it to Pawlowski. It's probably within Kalonji's mind to maybe pull out some of their more firepower options. Tamimi and Bedard, Hilton, Tiente, maybe pull out some of those goal scorers. Pawlowski now. Over here to Ramos. He'll give it back to Pawlowski. Moves forward. Into the channel is Pawlowski. Tried to sneak that one across. Not going to be able to do so. Still in play, though, Pawlowski. He'll play it back to Tiente. Over to the far channel. Carr. Bedard. Back to Carr. Immediately to Bedard. Two defenders trying to close down the space. It'll go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Thrown into Tiente. He'll come over here to the near side. Ramos will move forward. He'll hold up, turns. Goes down. That's right at the edge of the box, and no foul is called. Interesting decision there by center official. We'll look at that again as Wilson moves forward. He's in the box, cannot get past Kamani Irving, and he will send that one away. Shot will roll past, and it'll be a goal kick. Look at that foul over here on Ramos just a moment ago. You see Tiente gets it over here to the near channel. Ramos moves forward, one-on-one with Bierman, makes the turn, comes forward, and right there, could have gone either way. We'll see if Menard is going to take this ball or if it's going to be one of the defenders, and he will take it himself. It looks like he's okay from whatever that issue was with that left knee. Carr, go back to Menard. Demise dispossessed Paylor as he came back, had it for a moment, Now, Medard. Just all around Lee there. Goes down and will earn the foul. He had Lee on his heels, not knowing which side he was coming at him from. Starts to come from the outside, cuts inside, then is just tugged down. This ball is right at 20 yards out. Three-man wall for Arsenal. Carr and Tamimi over the ball. Carr goes over. Tamimi not able to get it up and down in time. Hits the American football, and it'll be a goal kick. That was a hard chance for Tamimi to get that ball up and down in 20 yards. Carr will go into the midfield, dispossessed. Paylor has it, holding off. Pavlotsky still has it. Plays it back to Lee. Able to get it forward. Out to the trying to get it to the outside, unable to do so. Be a throw for Kalonji. Arsenal just not able to put together a sense of an attack right now. Good turn from Tamimi, taking on two defenders. Was able to get past Lee. That ball just able to be kept off of the back line, but they're going to win it right back. Morton gives it to Hilton. Hilton gives it back to Morton. Morton will go back to Tiente. Let Kalonji reshuffle. Get ready to go. Medard, one-on-one against Lee, goes right past him into the box, past the second defender, slots it over to Hilton, but he just can't pull the trigger. He was able to get past Lee, then Paylor, got it to Hilton, but Hilton just not able to one-time it. Now, Steffens wins a throw. Here comes substitutes. This will be for Arsenal. It'll be Abayomi's day done. Steffens will get us back underway. Bierman with the throw, headed right back to him. Steffens earns the throw. And it was Gabriel Joyner who came on for Abayomi. There's only one remaining sub for Augusta Arsenal from the roster that we received before the match. Kalonji Pro Profile yet to bring on any subs. Be a throw for Arsenal. Across the news wire, 54 minutes have been played down at Old Warhawk Stadium. It is Georgia Revolution 1, FC Columbus Elite 2. Revs trying to get back into that match. Remember, here in the playoffs, if it is tied at full time, those teams would go to two 15-minute halves. If it was still tied, they would go to the penalty spot. Not going to have that situation here today unless a miracle happens for Augusta Arsenal. That ball slots all the way across the goal and out for a throw for Kalonji. Profile. You can still see Maynard is a little slow, little limping on that left leg. You could see his left knee buckled when he went to grab that ball. That ball will roll out. It'll be a throw for Arsenal. Again, a ball going across the face of goal, and it'll be a throw for Kalonji. Foot race between Wilson and Irving. It'll go out, and it will be a corner. Delay in making the call, but a corner nonetheless for Arsenal. So next round, no matter the winner of that match between Georgia Revolution and FC Columbus Elite, the semifinal match next week, will be played right here at Shiloh Stadium, as it is the higher seed team gets home field advantage. So be an outswinger for Arsenal. Into the box. Headed away by Demise. Finds its way out. It'll be a throw once again. This one will be for Kalonji. Lay it off and let Grant Carr take it. He'll have to move back a couple yards. Kamani Irving releases. Here in the near channel, what a ball to Morton. He'll make its way past Steffens. Steffens comes back, staying with him. Zig, zag, unable to get around Steffens completely. It takes a shot right into the hands of Ward. Great work there by number 13, Quinn Steffens. Didn't give up on his defensive responsibility. One-on-one play. Did not give Morton the space to make a proper shot on goal, easily controlled by his keeper. Irving, his pass is cut off, but Pawlowski will give it back to him. Carr, down the channel, flipped over from Medard to Tamimi. Tamimi not able to get out with that ball. It'll be an Augusta ball, one-on-one with Grant Carr. His payload, he's able to release it. It'll come over to Bierman. He loses to Demise. Center back moving into the midfield, hits the brakes, turns, lays it off for Carr. Back to Demise and Pawlowski. Demise turns. He'll send a ball forward. Hilton tried to thread it through, unable to do so. Tiente will come back, recover it. Demise. Medard. Loses it to Osaguera. Back to center circle and Demise. To Mimi one time. Gets it to Morton. Morton over to Hilton. Hilton one-on-one against Lee. Gets past him. Slots across to Mimi. He tried to one-time it and deflected off of the defense. And that will be a throw for Kalonji. Ball is recovered. Ramos will throw it in. Send it forward to Morton, unable to get there. To Mimi, not able to settle it, but they'll win it. He'll get it right back over to Tiente. He shares passes with Hilton. Hilton can't help out Tiente. Arsenal have it. Hilton comes back and he will commit the foul. That ball deflected right off of Ramos, but it'll be a throw for the betterment of Augusta Arsenal's attack. They lose it, and Irving will send it forward. Hilton will force Hedinger to give it to Ward. Osaguera puts it in the far channel. Wilson wanted to have it, but he was in an offside position. And Maynard will give it. You can still see Maynard is limping there. Ramos is down on a knee, but there will be a hydration break here in the 73rd minute. Kalonji Pro Profile holding on to a 6-0 lead over Augusta Arsenal. Take a look at this weekend's matches in the playoffs. Kalonji Pro Profile, it is 6-0. Let's update that for you. Over there at Old Warhawk Stadium, it is 2-1 between Georgia Revolution and FC Columbus Elite. Tomorrow, Chattanooga Red Wolves, Scenic City at 7, LSA Mustangs and Georgia Impact at 7:30. And then it will be down to 2 teams from the South and 2 teams from the North. They'll play each other, and the winner of those 2 matches next week will go to the finals. The winner of the playoffs, they'll represent the Georgia Conference in the national tournament. National tournament kicks off the first week of July, ends the first week of August. A total of $155,000 will be at stake throughout the national tournament. Looks like we may have a substitution happening for Kalonji at the break. Back underway here in the 76th minute. And it is Kalonji who came on. Number 3 for Kalonji. I didn't see who he came on for. It looks like he came on for Ramos. Hilton has possession, back heels it to Medard. Medard making his way towards the corner. Cannot control that ball. It will be a throw for Arsenal. Arsenal working their way forward, but that one just right into the hands of Menard. You can see he's still absolutely struggling out there. Tamimi. It'd be very critical for Kalonji Pro Profile if they didn't have the lead that they have right now. If this match was like the Georgia Revolution FC Columbus Elite match, only being a 1-goal difference, there would be some concern for this Kalonji team. However, they're up by 6. And here comes more substitutions. End of the day for Morton. It'll be Pavlotsky coming off. Sean Morris coming on for Pavlotsky. Maynard, he'll send it forward. Tamimi received it. I believe it was Nathan Chari who came on for Morton. Flipped over, hits the top post. Hit the crossbar. Turns, goes down in the box, earns the penalty. Bad decision there by the Arsenal man. See the replay. It hits the crossbar. Steffens comes out with Chari. Chari turns, and Steffens just kind of goes through him as he hits the brakes. And you can see it could have gone either way as Chari had lost possession. Yes, he did more kind of just run into the to him. It'll be Zane Hilton. And he slots it home to make it 7 for Kalonji Pro Profile here in the 80th minute. Bad luck today for this Augusta Arsenal squad. No celebration. Puts it in the corner. And trots back to his position over there on the far side. Wilson. Nice ball. Just can't release it. Joyner was in the right spot. And that easily could have been a goal. They got a bad break on the penalty, and they even worse break there from Joyner. Chested down by Demise, loses possession. Bierman. Over to Joyner again, but that pass cut off by Carr. And that comes from Saunders, another player coming in to the match for Kalonji. Substitute happening while we were showing you the highlight and coming back to the line. We'll verify who was subbed out. Control. Played back to Carr. Tamimi, excuse me. He'll try to roll it. Hits the side. Hits the far sidebar. Goes out. Be a throw for Kalonji. Hit that side post, but just not able to sneak it in goal so that Tamimi could get his hat trick. Tamimi's pass cut off and cleared. Will be a throw for Kalonji. Through 83 minutes. Kalonji Pro Profile 7. Augusta Arsenal FC 0. That ball will bounce over and go out. It'll be a throw for Kalonji. Over to Grant Carr. Menard still struggling to move around. Gives it to Demise. He'll give it back to Menard. Over here to the near side. Controlled. Colombe goes. Saunders. Colombe. Hilton saved. Offsides was called. Ward gets us back underway. Ball sent out by Taylor. Bouncing in center circle, won by Kalonji. Foul will be committed. Both teams with one remaining sub by my numbers. Bouncing over for Hilton. He turns, gives it back to Tamimi. Tamimi lets it run for Tiente, but he cannot pull the trigger. Sean Morris stacking up Osaguera. Lee able to get the ball in the far channel, but stolen by Kalonji. Tiente. He'll take a long shot, saved by Ward. Turns, holds off the two attacking players for Arsenal. Tamimi now. He'll play it to the far side for the oncoming Grant Carr. Hilton. Tamimi. What a ball. Is he offside? He puts it in the back of the net. No offsides was called, and it is 8-0. Take a look at that and see once again, was he offsides or was that a good goal for Kalonji? Hard line to see if Saunders was offsides, but it will be 8-0 nonetheless here in the 87th minute. It was 5-0 at half. Demise will give it to Irving. He'll come over here to the near side. Out for a throw. Bierman with a long one to Wilson. And he's immediately dispossessed by Demise. Not quite sure if our center official will go with any extra time. We only had 1 minute of stoppage in the first 45 with the score as it is. Maybe a minute at best. Update down at Old Warhawk Stadium in the 78th minute. It is now 2-2 between Georgia Revolution and FC Columbus Elite. It was 2-0 at half. Georgia Revolution getting two back and equalizing. That match could go to extra time. We enter our last minute of regular time. Hilton and Tiente sharing passes. This ball flicked out for Hilton. He's one-on-one with the defender. Goes in. Great deflection by Ward. Great save by the keeper for Augusta Arsenal. Tamimi, quick throw in. Possessed by Hilton. He'll flick it back. Shot! What another great save for Ward in the last minutes of this match. So it will be a corner for Kalonji, only the third corner for them. And they're not even going to get to go to it. We will end the match, and we will end with the score. Kalonji Pro Profile 8. Augusta Arsenal 0. Great decision there by the center official. No extra time needed. Really good match for Kalonji Pro Profile. The way that it stands for that Georgia Revolution and FC Columbus match, they will wait to see who they will be welcoming next week here to Charlie Jordan Field. That'll do it for us here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you get notifications of our content, not just these live matches, but interviews, podcasts, highlights, so much more. We leave you from Charlie Jordan Field with the score: Kalonji Pro Profile 8, Augusta Arsenal FC 0. Have a great evening, everybody.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.